So it's a gloomy Saturday, and I don't really feel like doing a lot outside, so I'm gonna try and fix this 5075E that appears to be stuck in four-wheel drive. The only way I've been able to get it to stay in two-wheel drive is to jam a little piece of cardboard in between the plunger that controls that. So I'm gonna fix it the right way today. So here is my farmer's fix. I'm sorry for the shaky video, I'm under the tractor, but this piece of cardboard here, I jammed in between this plunger. I'm not sure if it's going to focus right here. Sorry about all the debris falling. I've been brush hogging. But this plunger and this little arm here, which if I manually actuate it, hopefully you can see, is supposed to push that plunger. That's what tells the tractor four-wheel drive versus two-wheel drive. Lever that you pull or push for four-wheel drive. Up is supposed to be four-wheel drive, and down is two-wheel drive. So the tractor's currently in the two-wheel drive position, but as you can see, the little four-wheel drive icon is on. So I have to adjust that little plunger. All right, this is a tool set I got off Amazon. I think it was just under 20 bucks, and I don't know if I'm going to ditch this stupid little bag it came in, but it has thin wrenches. It's made by Work Pro, no affiliation, no advertisement. They feel cheap, but the nice thing is, if you compare them to even like a standard wrench, let me get a standard wrench out. If you compare the two, they are crazy thin, and I'm suspecting that this will be the ticket to not have to drop that fuel tank again and be able to adjust that nut. Ready to get back under the tractor, and everybody's coming to see what I'm up to. Hey, Pip. Look how good that Ranger looks with a roof and a windshield. Woo-wee. Hey, buddy. How you doing? All right, I hope you can see this, but this slim wrench does in fact fit up under there, although it's tight. If I was going to be doing this regularly, I would probably grind a little bit of this edge here. I don't know if my finger's in camera. I would grind this off maybe a little and make it just a little slimmer. I know it will make it less strong, but you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, to be able to see anything at all, you're directly in the way where my hands need to be. So just know I'm going to slide this wrench in here. I'm going to loosen this locking nut that's right here. And then I'm going to go around this side. And I'm going to loosen this nut that's right in there. I'm going to adjust the sensor that way. I'm thinking about a 1/16 of an inch. And then tighten this nut. Well, get this one so it touches the metal if it's any more than that. But I plan on just turning that about a 1/16 back. And then tightening that nut up. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I think we have success. I apologize for not being able to show the removal and adding of the nuts, but really all you would have gotten is a bunch of my cursing and splitting some knuckles on when that little baby wrench would slip off. I'm not convinced that this is necessarily the easiest way to do it, but it didn't require removing the tank. I'm going to pull this lever for you here, let you see that it now turns on and off the four-wheel drive. So I'm happy. It worked. Guys just wandered up. All their friends are out eating, but they want to know what's going on. Hey, Ollie. Hey, Pip. Ollie right here continues to just be a beast. He is a full year younger than Pip over here. And granted, Pip's not probably the best genetics. My son fell in love with him at the auction, and we had to have him where Ollie was born and raised here, but still, we got Pip pretty young, so the only difference would be genetics. Hey, boys. All right, have a good day. You too. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was mildly helpful, either in how to actually fix it or to at least show you how to temporarily fix it with a piece of cardboard should you find yourself unable to get out of four-wheel drive. Have a good one. Bye. I'm not sure if they're going to show up or if they're going to run off, but there's a bunch of does right over here, right under that tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 or 7 does over there. They may be too far for this wide angle. I'm not more than 30 yards from them. Hunting in Texas is not really hunting, it's just killing. You could throw a rock and hit them.